Today I'm going to show you how to make a giant one of these. Giant Jaffa cake. Full moon. Half moon. Your giant Jaffa cake is going to be about 20 centimetres big and a normal one 5 centimetres. For this you're going to need self-raising flour, caster sugar, baking powder, margarine, 2 eggs, a little bit of vanilla. That's to make the cake. And then for your topping, marmalade and orange jelly. And then for the chocolate top, some double cream and some dark chocolate ideally. I've got milk chocolate. I don't know how it's going to work, but we're going to give it a go. First of all, break your jelly up and put it into a measuring jug. And then add 400 millilitres of boiled water. And stir until it's dissolved. Next, you need to shape your jelly. So you could either find a bowl that fits into your 7-inch tin to make your dome, or if you've got two, in one, cling film over and then pour your jelly into the mould. And then put that in the fridge, or you can start it off in the freezer if you've got space. It's the same if you're using your glass bowl. Put a coating of cling film in and then pour in your jelly. The cling film helps you take it out when it's done. Now for the cake batter. Put together your butter and your sugar in the bowl and cream together. So it's 100 grams of butter, 100 grams of sugar, 100 grams of self-raising flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder and 2 eggs. Okay. So once your mixture is light, fluffy and creamy, you're going to weigh out your 100 grams of flour and add your teaspoon, a level teaspoon of baking powder to it and give it a good stir. Then into a bowl, break your eggs and beat them up with a fork. Add a little egg and some of your flour and stir in together until you've got the whole lot combined. When all your mixture is combined, add half a teaspoon of vanilla essence and stir in. Transfer your cake mixture to your baking tin. You are going to cook this in an oven for about half an hour, depending. It might cook a little bit quicker. Gas mark for 160 degrees. There you go, I'm putting it in the oven. When your cake is finished, put onto a wired rack to cool and remove your paper. Into a bowl, break up 100 grams of chocolate. Then place it onto a half-filled pan of water. Turn it on to simmer to melt your chocolate. In another saucepan, gently heat 100 millilitres of double cream. Don't let it boil though. When your chocolate has melted, add your warmed cream and stir the two together. When you've stirred your ganache together and it's all combined, you need to put it into the fridge to cool for about 15 minutes. You just want it to thicken up slightly to spread on your cake. Next, put some marmalade into the bowl and then just give it a mix to make it nice and runny to spread on top of your cake. Spread the marmalade all over your cake. Remove the jelly from your container on the cling film, then flip over and put on top your cake. Don't worry if your jelly breaks a little bit, mine did. When your ganache has cooled and thickened, spread over the top of your giant jaffa cake. And there you have it, one enormous, amazingly massive jaffa cake.